Mississippi Survivor here with another brief, I think it's brief, brief video. Thank you for joining in with me. I just wanted to show you some of the things that I was trying to get started and growing inside the house. We're going to actually put other things into buckets and whatnot right here. This is my peppermint. I'm more of a fan of the peppermint over the spearmint, but I like them both. Yep, I like them both. Soil still moist. Doesn't need any water, but it requires it. This thing loves water. Yes, it does. This is our smaller aloe vera, and this thing has been. I mean, we just got this thing a week ago, and it's like, wow! I can see several inches that it's grown already. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, my rosemary, I don't know, did I buy a bad rosemary? Because I did not overwater it. That's something that I didn't do. Because I know that it can't stand a lot of water on the roots. So I didn't. I made sure I didn't overwater that. But it seems to be dying out there. I'm going to just pick up another one. I'll see what it do, see what it revive itself. I don't know. I'm not going to add any more water right now because the soil is moist and I don't want to have the roots just sitting in water. These are one of my favorite leafy lettuces. I love it. These are the what is the name of these things? Swiss chard. These are my favorite. I like how colorful they are. See how thick and vibrant the leaves are. I love it. I just snip them off, make me a salad, ready to go. I don't know what the guy did that had them before me, but all the stuff was laying down, and then it started growing like in a down position. You can see what a lot of them have turned, and they're growing back up to the light. Because what I did was I didn't get what they call a grow light. For me, it's a grow light. So I added this in. I know you probably can't see it's super bright. It's not a really big light, but the light, it lets off a lot of light. It's pretty good. So I'm going to end up cutting these back. The ones that are leaner, I'm going to end up cutting them back and just eat those up, make me a salad out of it, and let it regrow and let them start to grow up. I had already trimmed it back a lot of the bad stuff on this one I did as well, and I see a lot of new growth on that. See in the middle there, and there is new growth coming in there in the middle. Now we're moving over to my green onions. I cut these back. I cut these off from the store bought, and I had me a nice dinner with them, and I put them in water. And look how tall they are. And it's not even been a full week yet, and they're already this tall. This is awesome. But I change the water every single day. I don't skip any days because I believe it'll make them wither or whatever nutrients in the water with that many onions. I'm pretty sure it soaks it up by the day. So I change it out every single day. And here we have my cilantro. I love cilantro. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I love me some cilantro. And salads, I put it on sandwiches. I cut it off and drop it straight on sandwiches. I love it. That's one of my favorites. There's this one here that seemed to got so long. It's just limping over. See, it's got some more limbs back here and it got pretty long. I probably need to cut it back so it can go ahead. It might branch out more if I go ahead and cut it off. Cut them back a little bit. And I wouldn't mind cutting them back so I can have me a nice little salad. And we're moving over to the sweet basil. Now, I got this sweet basil, and the rosemary seems to be not doing well at all, but I got this sweet basil from Walmart for about $3. And, I came on home, I didn't water it. I think the best way for me, because I have bad luck. I haven't had not bad luck, but I just haven't had good success with basil because it always died. But this this needs to be clipped right now, to be honest with you. But what I start doing now is if the basil doesn't lean over like it's suffering from water, I do not water it at all. I just let it stay. I'll leave it alone. When it starts drooping, I know it needs water. Then I give it water, and then it'll stand back up over in a couple of hours before you go to bed. It'll stand itself back up because it's revived itself. That's the only way I know. That's the best way for me to do it. That way I know I don't overwater it. And if the soil is moist, I don't touch it. Just like the soil in this is moist, not touching it. I leave it alone because these chives, these herbs are finicky sometimes. They're trying to grow them, so you gotta be real careful. And here's the other aloe vera. It's growing really well. It's doing a good job. We're gonna put these in bigger pots because we want these to be bigger. We're gonna actually use these drinks and different things, makeup. Um, we'll definitely be doing that. This is the pot that I'm gonna put some of this stuff in. I already got my soil ready. I'm gonna go outside and do this when I do it because I don't want to make a huge mess. So I'm gonna do this outside, and I'll make sure you guys are part of that video when I do that. But this is the pot I will be using. It's already has the watering system in the bottom here, so it'll catch the water, and I know not to water it, and I just let it soak that up. Once it soaks that water up, I'll go ahead and add a little bit more. Just make sure I don't overwater. But this is some pretty good soil. I got this from picked it up at Lowe's. It's pretty fine. It's a good potting soil mixture. I haven't added anything else extra to it. But I'm gonna leave it directly the way it is and start dropping my plants in there. And we're gonna go from there. Hopefully I can keep these things going. The onion's not gonna be a problem. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep my onions I'm gonna keep clipping it until it seeds. When it seeds, then I'm gonna take the seeds from it and I'm gonna plant those and see can I get me some new fresh onions that way. Well, I gotta figure out, as me being a prepper, I wanted to yield my own seeds from my own plants and regrow them if I can. That way I don't have to go back and forth to the store. Well, I'm gonna grab some more of these and I'm gonna cut them off. They're cheap, but what if you can't get to the store? Then you gotta reproduce. You gotta figure out a way to get that from the plant itself to make it regrow, to regrow it over and over again. Now, one thing I seen at Kroger's that I do not like at all is the hot house cucumber. Now, I don't know who made that or breeded it or whatever they did, but that particular cucumber does not have seeds. And I don't like it. I won't even dare eat it or try it. Any regular cucumber will make tons of seeds. It'll make tons of seeds, which is awesome. So you can just get those dried out and replant them, and there it is. You're doing it again. You're ready to roll. So I thank you guys again for your time. I do a lot of different things. I mean, I really do here in the Delta, man, because it's crazy all over right now. So I just want to make sure me and my family are ready and prepared for whatever. I got a lot of content in my head that's going to be coming you guys' way. So just get ready and go on a ride with me. You guys have a blessed day. You be safe. And remember to prep while you have the chance to do so. Don't wait until the last minute and be like, oh, let me go get that. No, it's going to be too late. You got to do it while you have a chance, while the sun is shining and the birds are chirping. There's a lot of foolishness going on behind the scenes, but while the birds are chirping, get yourself together and get things together for your family and for your kids and cousins or whoever. because some family members ain't going to be on the boat with you to do what you need to get done, but you still got to have sense for other people that don't have sense and make sure that they are taken care of. So if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. And I'm like, well, if they don't do anything, then they're just going to die. No, it don't work that way. You know what I mean? You got to, you know what I mean? If that was the case, like when you sin, God could just go and kill you for sinning, but he don't. So don't be that way. Just love the same way God would love. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Mississippi pepper, sweet basil, cilantro, green onions, Swiss chard lettuce, replacing the rosemary, peppermint, aloe vera. These are a lot of easy things to grow indoors. So just giving you throwing a few things out there to you so you'll know. You guys have a wonderful day. Mississippi Survivor, and I'm out.